I didn't even realise that. I forgot that Sneasler had inner focus. I can just use Sneasler for for this content when I have Lucario. When I was thinking I was gonna have to send Lucario. It's funny. I don't even know why I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, I've got no inner focus mons. I literally have Sneasler right now. Because its content's coming in last, so it can't explode. And there's 1 HP that it doesn't kill and fake out CC. So if I miss the range, I just go into Berserker or something and fake out kill Berserker or Kecleon. One of them will have enough HP to take a slide upon my Dark Pulse. So that's fine. I mean, I don't miss those ranges anyway. Yeah. Needs a black belt instead. Okay. I need to level up Berserker. Oh wait, have I just been calcing with Berserker lower level as well? I have. Berserker can be leveled up. I mean, it's not going to change. Oh, it is going to change stuff. Okay. It might be better to be 73. I'm just going to be 73 because I've calced it like this, and I don't want to mess up my. And I have to pre-damage Berserker, and I don't want to mess with that. I'm not going to level up, so it's fine. So, potentially using my first throw up berry, but it's only if things go like if there's a focus ban turn 1. So. Need to do pre-damage. I need to teach Electrode Magical Leaf, which I nearly forgot to put into my plan on the onto the party part of my plan. So it would have been really bad if I'd forgotten that. We got deleting Giga Drain, which is a little bit sad because I do like Giga Drain, but I think deleting Energy Ball would be just a throw. Okay. Cleon's black glasses, yeah. And you need to be full HP, because that doesn't show Relicant for kill. Does show auxiliary kill, and then auxiliary just out damages, it just goes there. But I guess I could just pre-damage to auxiliary HPs, just water spout just in case. I feel like it's fine. I'm not gonna second guess myself. Auxiliary out damages me. It's auxiliary is coming in. Relicant does not see kill. Berserker needs the 1B 116. Yeah, you're never leveling up, so that's fine. So Berserker needs to be 116 because it's always hitting in on sludge waves against from auxiliary, and we're gonna fake out chain auxiliary. We're gonna like fake out to kill it. And I need to bait Relicant, so I don't want to be 122 because there is a line where I have to switch into Berserker on Energy Ball. So I need to be so after Energy Ball, Battle Armor, Cetrus Berry always triggers, and the Mineral Energy Ball will put me back to 122. If I'm 116, so then it's always still where I can for the end of that. There is some fiction that can happen with the fake outs, but I have backup, it's fine. Yeah, and then thank you, Mac. I have Magical Leaf. Yeah, full HP, yeah, full. Magical Legion's 253 because basically if the Gengar gets a Focus Band proc against Kecleon, then I mean it has a 4% chance to then also be exploding, which will kill Kecleon. Nothing I can do about that. But usually it's just clicking Sludge Wave, and that means the turn after it's either Sludge Wave or Explosion. Magical Legion can switch in on that, and Roat Berry either triggers because it's Sludge Wave and kills it, or it dies to its explosion. And after the pre-damage, and then this always baits in Auxiliary because either Gengar explodes and then Auxiliary out damages me with Energy Ball. Nothing sees a kill at 253. Or I take Sludge Wave, and Min Roll of Sludge Wave puts me under max roll of Energy Ball, so it comes in for Energy Ball here. Oh, fucking hell, that does... Why does that Water Spout do so much? What? Can that just be Water Spout on the Switch? Did I not calc that with... Oh, that's going to be bad if I get that. I might have to refine that slightly. Why is that? I mean, the odds of this happening are really, really, really low. Because it's usually just going to explode on Kecleon anyway if it hits the Focus Band turn 1. Did I not have the Water Gem when I was looking over this part of it? So how much am I taking? Oh, and that means that it can just click energy. It can just click Water Spout against Basque Legion. I must not have had Water Gem when I was looking at this. Oh, that's stupid. Or I had it at lower HP or something. Yeah, that can just be Water Spout. So I guess I have to go Ludicolo rather than Berserker. So I mean, it's fine. It's the same, basically the same damage as what Ludi would take if it's switching in on Water Spout. I'd have to hope I get less crit less. Okay. And as long as Auxiliary's one coming in, which means I don't go Berserker, I can't go here because at 4 HP would just die to it. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I've seen that. So I guess it doesn't matter Berserker being 116, it could be 122, but it's the same difference, it's fine. Okay. Glad I at least caught that. But yeah, at least it's always auxiliary anyway. It can't be Skuntank early. But if it does go auxiliary, I have to go Ludicolo straight away. Okay, that's fine. And then for normal line, Vascular Legion should always be Berserker killing auxiliary with Fake Out. I can potentially like get messed up on it potentially, but there's also like once it's no water gem and it's like 50%, which is almost riskless to get there, then like I can go Electrode on like Water Spout or Tezuka, and if I don't get the attack accuracy drop, then I just click Volt Switch to kill. If I get the accuracy drop, then I go back to Berserker on Sludge Wave, and I like keep doing it. If I get to a point where like Ludicolo ends up taking Octazooka, so I can't click, and accuracy drops, so I can't take Fake Out. I can't get Fake Out there. Like I've done the math where like 5 Fake Outs from Ludicolo plus Berserker always kills, but there are situations where I might not be able to get 5 Fake Outs off with Ludi. So I've got backup for all of this, so it's fine. This fight's never going to be riskless, but I think it's not bad. And when Berserker kills, it will always be Relicanth for EQ. Yeah, it can't be Skuntank. So you won't see kill. I'm not ever taking damage on Berserker unless I took the energy ball, but and then I worked out the situation to do it, but I can't do that anyway because it could be Water Spout. It's fine. It's always Relicanth EQ and Electrode can switch in on that. It could even be Whirlpool, which would be free. Magical Leaf always kills Magical Leaf on. So I've got plus special attack guy, I don't need Miracle Seed or anything. Let me put my guys into the section there so it's easier if I have to look through stuff mid-fight. Okay, clear Berserker. Bask. Electrode. And Sneasler, isn't it? Yeah. I might go and give Sneasler Poison Jab quickly because I'm sure it's going to come up more likely than Ice Punch, which I don't need right now. I'll get Poison Jab back, so that's there in the calc, because if I was to steal, I would more likely want to be clicking Poison Jab. I don't want to ever forget that. Yeah. Give me Ludi back, please. Ludi didn't need pre-damage, so that's fine. Okay, Cleon. Oh, Ludi's 73 as well. Ludi should not be 73. I mean, I've definitely calced that with Ludi 73, but Ludi should just be 76. It just helps me. Okay. See, this is why I don't like leaving under-leveled stuff. You just need to be 73. That's not going to change any base. There's nothing important about Ludi's HP. Oh wait, if there's nothing important about Berserker's HP, I know it's still at 76. The only thing I need to check then is what Relicanth is seeing at 76. Make sure I'm set for that. Because I'm never taking energy ball, I'm never taking a hit. EQ is 116. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. That just helps my fake outs. Okay. Don't need any pre-status. I already picked up the items before the summit. Okay. Heckleon, black glasses, sucker punch, citrus, which shouldn't matter for you now. If it never matters for you, do I just go silk scarf? I think I do just go silk scarf. Because you're never taking a hit. You're not taking the energy ball I thought you might be taking, so I can just go silk scarf. And that improves my chances of the fake out, of like Berserker fake out always being the killing move on this. It might actually just be guaranteed to, I can just guarantee it to be for Berserker. It doesn't do that much more, but sure. Don't need the citrus, it's fine. Okay. Because Ludi to bait anything other than Sludge Wave would have to go down to like 26% once I've done a couple fake outs. So okay. Magical Leaf is there. Got in a focus and no flinching. Okay. Alright. Okay. Kecleon Sucker Punch always kills, unless Focus Band triggers. There is permanent Tailwind here, if people didn't know. Focus Band triggers, there is also a 4% chance after that it explodes. Okay, no Focus Band, we are chilling. Right. Full HP, nothing sees kills, so it just goes first one, outspeeds, out damages, auxiliary. Perfect. Okay, this is Water Spout always, so it's going to use its Sniper Water Spout. It's got a Water Gem. If this crits, then Ludicolo will take 55%, which isn't fun, but it's not immediate truck. I still always bait Sludge Wave afterwards. And this consumes the gem. Okay, that would have been the worst turn that they could have created. After this, it's always less damage, so that's good. Right, we click Fake Out here. That's a minimum of 7.7%, so we're just going to call it 92%. I mean, I'll put it to 203, so we always know. But this is always Sludge Wave now. Go Max, no crit, you dodged it, we're done. It's always Sludge Wave into Berserker. Okay. Now Berserker gets to click Fake Out, and it's Silk Scarf now, so we do a minimum of 36, which will put it down to 167 afterwards. It's still going to always be clicking Water Spout. Okay, so now we go to Ludicolo on Water Spout, and at this point it's doing a lot less already. You could take a Sludge Wave. I mean, you're not wrong unless it Sniper crits you. It just jumps from 47% to 106% min on a crit, so I think I'll preserve you. It's okay. So Fake Out, minimum of 17, so it's 150. Okay, always Sludge Wave. I didn't check Water Spout PP, but it just goes into Octazooka if it runs out. It's only 5. Well, it's the top, so it's 8. We're never going to get to that, it's fine. Like, highest damage move after Water Spout is still just Octazooka. At some point here, it's going to go down to potential Octazookas anyway because of how much take from Fake Out. So like another Fake Out here is 36, so we'll say it's at 120, 114, 52% after this. Then it already now is more likely to click Octazooka. I mean, that's under 50%. But it's still always water move. So we have to look out for Octazooka's accuracy drops is the one thing now. Okay, Octazooka. No accuracy drops, so we can click Fake Out. Sludge Wave. Fake Out. Okay. Again, Water Spout or Octazooka. I mean, actually no, at this point it's just Octazooka, surely. You're at like 25% or something. Yeah, this is just Octazooka. You get Citrus Berry. Is there no accuracy drop? Fake Out crit never kills from this range, there's no way. Fake Out crit from Ludi does 14%, yeah. Okay. Now it's still Sludge Wave. We go to Berserker. Fake Out probably kills from here. If not, then we'll click Bullet Punch. Okay. 116 shows kill to max roll EQ from Relicanth. There is no overlapping rolls, so it's only EQ for highest damage or Whirlpool for trapping AI because it doesn't see the kill and it doesn't roll highest damage. Perfect. Okay, and Electro just lives EQ. It doesn't take much damage at all. This is Bright Powder Relicanth. Luckily, my Electrode is 5 points faster. I'm only 9 speed IVs, so the requirement is basically just don't be min speed. Don't be minus speed. But yeah, it's EQ or Whirlpool. We don't care which one it is. As long as it wasn't Head Smash, Electrode always is fine here. And we have Magical Leaf. Goes for Whirlpool. Cool. Magical Leaf is always a kill. It's 1 HP over because I'm flash attack, so I didn't need Miracle Seed. I think you could get it with Life Orb or Miracle Seed otherwise anyway. Okay, and then this bait's Gun Tank Glass, so it can't explode anymore. And it's usually seeing Sludge Bomb kill. It's actually not always seeing a Sludge Bomb kill here, so there's technically a chance that it could click Nasty Plot. Because I only took a Whirlpool, there's 2 rolls which don't see kill, but this is Sludge Bomb. And I was like, oh, I just go Lucario on this. I kind of resist stuff. I have Steadfast. Like, I'm sure I can kind of get through this. Sneasler has Inner Focus. Like, I was being stupid. So you just go Sneasler on Sludge Bomb. Sneasler taking double crit into Aftermath and never dies. Fake Out into CC has 1 roll combined which doesn't kill. Okay, we did get crit. High roll crit, but it's fine. Right, we click Fake Out. Now we take Sludge Bomb or Dark Pulse, and we'll just do the math here just to be safe. And I need to double check Aftermath. Pokemon knocked out of a contact move, that move's user loses 1/4 of its maximum HP. So I lose 1/4 of mine. It's nothing to do with Skuntank's HP. That's what I read earlier. So Sludge Bomb crit here would do 72, which would put me to 78. And then 219 divided by 4 is 54. We should never ever be dead to Aftermath here. So we are going to take a Sludge Bomb or a Dark Pulse. CC has like one roll which doesn't kill if I min rolled Fake Out. So like this is fiction basically. If we miss this roll, we can just go Kecleon and Fake Out or Berserker and Fake Out. Yeah, we're good. Aftermath 54. Let's go! Huge. Okay. I think there are items behind around one of these. Maybe it's behind you. That's why I like intentionally went like this. Oh, maybe you just get the grass. Fine. We'll go back and heal and start Pyre for the next fight. I don't have a fly guy. Okay. Next one. Inteleon, of course. And we didn't have to use our Rock Berry. You need soft sand. You can go Ayapapa. Because if I remember correctly, Ayapapa is the berry which the Cubfruit has, and when you pluck it with this nature that I had, it didn't confuse me. So I don't want to have to go through and check everything. I can just check that was correct in what I did. Yeah. Having like 4 Ayapapas left after this, if it triggers, isn't a big deal. Like all the berries are flexible enough. It's just this is one I know off the top of my head here. I don't have a Flymon. I need to go get brick break and stuff. So because this is a Inteleon which ideally is just going to click screens and never attack me, of course, surely. But I have got backup. I've got Slowking with brick break. I can reteach Surf, obviously, because it's a HM. And I'm going to teach brick break to Ampharos instead of Shockwave, which is a flex slot. Ampharos hopefully doesn't have to come out at all. So I didn't want to send Ampharos as the main mon into this because Ampharos is important for tag, obviously. But Ampharos is going to have to be a backup guy here. But like Slowking baits air slash, so if it attacks then it's air slash, chance of flinch. But I'm not, and obviously his sniper crits, but I'm not just like instantly dead to two crits like most of the brick break guys are. And because I'm being air slash, I can then go to Ampharos and try and repeat like brick break stuff. So we've got Citrus, Slowking, Papa, Napoleon, Citrus, Brick Break, Very Sight, yeah, Citrus, Soft Sand, yes, okay. We should be okay. And obviously, because I'm using special attackers with Brick Break, they have physical and special move, which means both Reflect and Light Screen are minimum +7. Minimum they're 50/50 +7 +8. So it's really unlikely to hit highest damage and move over this, and it's still not the end of the world if it does it once or twice. And we're just citrus berries, basically, yeah. With a Dom fan, yeah. So we just click Brick Break until it kills. It's a 5-hit KO, so hopefully we just see screens a lot, but we'll have to reassess at some point if we don't. Yep, there's one. So this is really, really likely. It has to roll the 20% highest damage and move to even have a chance to beat this. Yep. Okay. Okay, amazing. Just double check, if we're full HP on Slowking, it's still always Zing Zap Luxray, yes? Yes, and it's only Zing Zap before it's burned. That's perfect. Okay. Yes, Luxray sees fast kill here, so it should just go Luxray for Zing Zap. Perfect. We go to my own Luxray here to intimidate it. This is a Guts Flame Orb Luxray. So it's now, after this turn, it's going to be burned, but it's going to be -1. Yep. So against Luxray, against my Luxray, burn at -1, Flame Orb triggers here, yep. It's always clicking Superpower or Facade. So we can go into Basque Legion. And now, because if this wasn't -1 against Basque Legion, it would have rolls to kill for a crunch. But because it's -1, it doesn't. It has to just click Zing Zap, highest damage and move, which is minimum 96%. The killing rolls don't matter because it just doesn't have any overlap with crunch. So this is always Zing Zap, and that was 1 turn of burn. So we go into Domfan. And Domfan at -1 is always Superpower or Facade, usually just Facade. So we go back to Basque Legion. We do this until Luxray dies to burn. Luxray obviously burn is 1 out of 16, but because Luxray isn't a direct multiplier of 16, it will die on the 17th turn. Basket Legion is turn 1 of burn, Donphan's turn 2, so it's 3, 4. Basket Legion is always the odd number turn, so Basket Legion should be in when Luxray dies. If it's not actually the end of the world anyway. There's never a concern for PP here. Zingzap has I think it's like 15, but it's also PP maxed or something. But obviously it's only ever going to be like 9 Zingzaps here because it's 50-50 every turn. It's only clicking it half the time. It's not ever clicking it on the full 16 or 17 turns. Yeah, Zingzap is the top move, so it's PP max as well. So that's why. Only the top move in this set is PP max. I did double check that on the trainer text doc. The reason I have to do this to kill the Luxray is because I originally was like, oh, Donphan just takes Facade and kills on Battle Armor, it's fine. I didn't have a safe way to beat the Drapion. So Luxray should live on like 2 HP here. Yep, and now it dies on Basket Legion turn. Okay, perfect. When the Drapion comes in, which it comes in here for Night Slash or Swords Dance, the fact that it could always has a chance of clicking Swords Dance whenever it comes in, because it's actually pretty weak on attack, but because of the fact it has sniper crit chances with Snope Lens is what makes it scary. So this is Drapion, because I actually out-damaged the Cloister with Superpower. So this should be Drapion. Yes, and it can click Night Slash or Swords Dance. Donphan is Battle Armor, so it doesn't care about the sniper crits. If it clicks Night Slash here, I'm never dead to Aqua Tail afterwards. If it clicks Swords Dance here, I'm never dead to +2 Aqua Tail. And Earthquake with Soft Sand is always a guaranteed kill. So I needed full HP Donphan to be able to beat Drapion. And originally I was like, oh, Donphan's just my Luxray, so I had to pivot and figure out that PP stall or burn stall. So now I can just go hard Donphan and I always beat Drapion. Yeah, it didn't Swords Dance. That's fine. Earthquake always kills. Could not be correct. Okay, so then it's Cloister, and it's not going to Shell Smash, so it sees kill, Liquidation, or Icicle Spear. I'm going to just pivot through Luxray once, just to reduce the damage. Because Luxray's never dead to crits, unless I get, like, after Intim, unless I get really, really unlucky. I have Citrus Berry, so... And it's never going to Shell Smash afterwards, Luxray shows kill. Okay. So now this should just be Icicle Spear, and we can go into Empoleon. And because it's -1, we just give Empoleon even more turns. Like, Empoleon's only ever taken like 18% anyway, and it's 50-50 Liquidation Rock Blast. So Empoleon just needs to get 2 Flash Cannons off. Okay, double crit is crazy. It's this King's Rock Cloister, but there's 50% chance that it only even hits me with 1 move, so then the flinch chances aren't that high. We have like all our mons like healthy basically. Like anything can come in on this at least once and have a chance of killing, especially with the Intimidate. Okay, Liquidation's a really low flinch chance. I'm clear body, I can't be defense dropped. That's 1 Flash Cannon. Second one will always kills now. Okay. It's a crit again. And we were Aya Papa Berry, so if we ever went under 25%, like we were just healed out. There was only like a really, really small window where like Liquidation crit would kill me over the 25% berry, so it was always pretty safe once we got to that point. Okay. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Okay. Alright, double battle. It should be fine. Should be free. And then Pyre tags. Thanks, Max. I do feel like I got pretty decent lines here. Like, obviously, I think there's always going to be some risk, but 3 with a 0 IV dash front, okay. Just make sure that, like, when you have more IVs, it doesn't change your bait in a weird way. Like, just to make sure you're never, like, trying to take a certain amount of damage to bait something. It's always just going to be consistent. Circle. Actually, I don't need to bring Ludi. I can bring Stronger Fake out, because that helps me. So I can bring Kecleon. Berserker Sneasler. I basically just need 3 Fake Out ones plus Altaria, Swampert, Vasca Legion. You ever going to level up? No. Okay. Yeah, Citrus. We'll just give. It doesn't matter who has the experience share. Just give it to somebody. Berserker can be Silk Scarf. Sneasler Muscle Band. Okay, yeah. Cool. That's good. And you can just be no item. Slots don't matter because there's only one on the back of each guy. Just Swampert needs to be pre-damaged to level 100 and Altaria needs to be burned. To level 100 to 100 HP. I wish I had level 100 Swampert. Because 100 shows fast kill to Toxicroak, right? Yes, it does. And it always shows fast kill to Dracovish with multiple moves, so that's fine. Okay. See Facade, yeah. You have full HP. You have Protect. Yeah, I just need Fake Outs. I just put things into the Fake Out blender afterwards, so we're chilling. Okay. I think also technically here, I don't know if the grunts disappear, but there's Tailwind on the left and a Rare Candy on the right. So I think depending on what slot you you walk up here, you can get either Tailwind or Rare Candy. I don't need either of them. But that's quite an interesting way to kind of set up for Pyre Tag. I think you'd have to be pretty low on resources to desperately need the Rare Candy and not have any others. You're probably not beating the game if you're at that point. But yeah, just a fun little thing. Okay. How much is Toxicroak Sludge Bomb on Altaria? Let's remind myself. No. They don't in Run and Bun, no. They just click it as highest damage. 75%. Yeah, okay. Okay. This one should be fine. This one should just be pretty free. At base, Altaria never shows a kill, especially not fast kills, so yeah. It's not going to click Fake Out into me.
I guess we'll go this side so we can get the rare candy on the right. Not that it matters. We are using a couple of rare candies. Okay, so Ataria's dead to nothing, Swampet's dead to both. Fast kills. Ataria Mega Evolves and clicks Facade to kill Dracovish, and Swampet protects. Yep, it's Aura Sphere. Okay. Didn't matter what move from Dracovish. Okay. Now it's Basculin, and it only has Liquidation, Choice Band, Adaptability. Swampert is still here, it's just always baiting the same moves. Altaria Facade also just O-Close Basculin. Swampert switches into Basculin Legion on Liquidation plus Aura Sphere. So all we're taking is a Liquidation. Perfect. Okay, and then basically from here we just kind of bull. This is just Sludge Bomb random target because it's highest damage move on both of them. So we're just going to go to Berserker, and Basque Legion doesn't care about taking a Sludge Bomb, so we'll try and Psychic Fangs. It has a Focus Band. Both of these mons on this side have Focus Band. But Basque Legion is never dead to Sludge Bomb. There's no risk here in just clicking Psychic Fangs with this slot. And we get a Fake Out mon on the other slot. Altaria would be dead to Sludge Bomb, correct? Facade isn't guaranteed, obviously, partly because of Focus Band. Just, yeah. Okay. Okay, it does Focus Band. Okay, so we now have 3 mons with Fake Out. So we just Fake Out, we switch. Now Raichu comes in, which also has Fake Out. But we switch out Berserker to get another Fake Out guy, and Kecleon clicks Fake Out. And we just do this until it dies. This is basically the most guaranteed way to get through Focus Band. There is probably technically a chance I run out of Fake Out PP. It Focus Bands forever, but like that's why I've gone with my strongest Fake Out guys. Okay, well, when you crit it helps, yeah. I could probably even click Knockoff at some point, but yeah, this is just like the safest way of doing this. Yeah, there you go. So I had like what 9 Fake Outs, 10 Fake Outs. All right. That's the rare candy. I could have got Tailwind TM on the other side. I do not need Tailwind. All right, Pyre Tags is next. It was silly, but if I have 3 slots, then that's what I'm going to do. Oh god. Oh, we have got like so many resources going into this, but I would rather get through it than lose a run here. That's silly. Like, if I've got like a really, really high chance to get through it because I use a couple more resources than is generally ideal, then I'm going to do it. Like, I've got a lot of mons that I can sack in like, later fights that could make up for like position where like Candy would get me there or Scale would get me there. Like I can just if I can just sack instead, then I will do that. I've got the mons for that. Like my death box isn't big, so I think it's fine to just use the resources. Not that I get much choice. These guys can just be the guys in the back, I guess. It doesn't matter. It is time to say goodbye to Wheezing, or every time, unfortunately, and Ampharos shouldn't die, but there are worlds that it would. I mean, there's worlds I wipe, so anything could die. I'm going to take this off in case it messes with something weird. You can just be Lumberry. Your iron doesn't actually matter, but in steering positions that could be relevant. These guys don't matter. You need Custap. My only Custap berry Who's the late game guy? Sneasler. So, when after Wheezing booms and it goes stack attacker Sharpedo, because of Wheezing boom, Sharpedo always sees waterfall kill on Rhyperia. So it goes for that. It doesn't see kill. It doesn't see kill onto Sneasler at that point. But then Sneasler clicks CC to kill stack attacker, and Sharpedo after the CC drops always sees waterfall kill onto Sneasler. So then this means Venusaur comes in and Venusaur gets a free turn as I switch back to Ampharos, and Ampharos tanks a waterfall. So we have that free turn where Shell basically just has to click Giga Drain. If the Venusaur doesn't click Giga Drain and it's like slept or something, and it like misses Sleep Powder or it misses a range, then I can go back to Sneasler against Sharpedo because Ampharos baits either Crunch or Ice Fang, and Sneasler lives crit of both of those. So then I get Fake Out, and it's literally like Shell just click Giga Drain. Like, it has a 96 minimum roll on Venusaur. Like, if I click Fake Out and it still hasn't Giga Drained, then it has to Giga Drain. So we might have to switch back to Ampharos and risk Ampharos to a crit or something like that, depending on like the move choice. But yeah, it's like, if I get to the late game should be fine. Oh, I haven't put down the Wheezing HP on my in the plan now. 49 HP for Wheezing to beat Cust up range. Oh, I actually have to check that 78. I need to scale and teach a couple moves, so right, Wheezing. You need to beat level 78. And you need 31 attack IVs. So stupid! But otherwise it does not guarantee kill on Rotom. And I don't want even a single roll which doesn't. It's not worth. If I can use an extra candy or like to guarantee the kill, I'm just going to use the extra candy to guarantee the kill and not open myself up to fiction. Like, if the end game is fine, then like I'm not gonna risk the mid game like messing up any more than it already has a very small chance to do. So let me check what Cust up 206 divided by 4. 51. I mean, we just go like a few under. We just go 49 and we'll be fine. I could technically go to 1, but maybe there's some weird fiction that I'm not considering if I go lower than that. Okay, and Ampharos needs pre-poison. And it needs to start at 221. It needs to be poison, not toxic. I don't want to do that yet, so pretty down. Yeah, so I've got to use a scale on Wheezing attack, and I have to use 2 candies on Wheezing. Just don't crit. Oh, 49 is not going to be the same after this. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, and then 2 rare candies. I need to pre-damage a bit more now because I fucked up. Because I did it too so early. I didn't. No, it's fine. 49. That's that berry explosion. And this Weezing's been so good. This Weezing was the only reason I got through Winona. Do you need a different move than Brick Break here? I don't think you do. It's fine. Discharge is the move that matters. Okay. I just need to make sure I pre-poison Ampharos. Pre-poison, pre-poison, pre-poison. I don't know when he... do you have to talk to Archie? I don't know. Ampharos HP being even one off actually matters. At the moment, Ampharos is taking from poison 57. Wait, no, sorry, I've completely wrong there. I did divide it by 4. 231 divided by 8. It's taking 28. So if I sign at 221, I'll go 221 minus 8 minus 28. 193. That's what I want to be at because Blizzard max roll is 192. Dragon Pulse min roll is 192. I need to be at 193 to give the Dragaldi so that it doesn't go into Rotom, and then Dragaldi has the highest chance of just clicking the move. I'll just click in attack into me. It should be okay. It's generally okay. There is fiction, obviously. It's always fiction. Okay, I'm going to have to change my pre-damage. I would obviously just walk side to side and RnB, but I'm just going to do it on the script just to not scare myself. Okay. Yes, it is. There's a scale and 2 candies on Weezing's guaranteed boom ranges. Okay. Okay. So the fiction here is that Discharge isn't a guaranteed kill on Urshifu. It's a very good range, and obviously Delcay has the chance to click Fake Out onto Urshifu. It also usually clicks CC. So whether it's Fake Out or CC, I guarantee he'd hit the range. If it's Surge and Strikes, and I missed, then so it has to be like wrong 50-50 on Fake Out. It has to be Surging Strikes over CC, and then I have to miss the range. They always both target Delcay. I'm not dead at this HP. Pre-poison will make me dead. Oh, did I do this right for Hydreigon? If it doesn't have the Dragon Gem? Yes, I did. Yeah, it was lower. It was more damage. Yeah, that's fine. Should I maybe fake out into Urshifu so I just can stop panicking straight away? Okay, don't be Surging Strikes. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of fiction gone already. Now this discharge always kills after the drops. The discharge damage doesn't matter. I had to always guarantee the damage, the explosion kills Rotom, and then single spread bug would always kill Hydreigon afterwards. Okay, 193 does not bait Rotom because 192 is max roll. Yes, it baits Dragalge. Okay, that does mean that I had to leave one roll where Dragalge doesn't see Dragon Pulse kill here. So there's a chance that it targets Rhyperior or that it clicks Protect. But 15 out of 16 times it targets Ampharos here for Dragon Pulse. And that means that I can switch into a Fairy type on double Dragon move. Oh wait, because Hydreigon didn't use the Dragon Gem. Can it kill Rhyperior? Did I check that? It can't. Okay, yeah, no, I probably did check that. Okay, yeah. So, and Ampharos was always dead if it used Dragon Gem on turn 1 on Delcatty, or if not. So I can go to Rhyperior. I can just have to hope that Dragalge targets Ampharos and it doesn't crit Rhyperior if it attacks Rhyperior. So I go into my Fairy type, which is pre-damage for Custap. And Rhyperior will always target Dragalge here with high horsepower. High horsepower always kills. If you want to see double Dragon Pulse into Lizzie. Okay. High horsepower always kills Dragalge. This is then Rotom because it sees fast kill. Yeah, we did check for crit on Rhyperior. Yeah, it only dies to it only dies to crit. It doesn't get targeted. That's like if you got like an unlucky line. So now I'm in Custap range. I click Explosion. Because I scaled my attack to 31 and I use 2 candies, this always kills Rotom. Then obviously Hydreigon always dies afterwards because of Spread Bug, and it does 75% min on double damage, which the discharge sorted out anyway. Rhyperior takes about 27%, which means that it's then always dead to Waterfall from Sharpedo when it comes in, the base Sharpedo. Thank you, Lizzie. You're the only reason I got through Winona. I only had the one Custap. That is it gone. Rotom dies. Here goes to 177. Hydreigon always dies. I switch in Sneasler. Base Sharpedo never sees kill on Sneasler. It always sees kill on Rhyperior, so it's just going to go for Waterfall onto Rhyperior. Stakataka is AV, it can't really do anything, it just dies to close combat. So I get a free turn with Sneasler here as Rhyperior dies. After CC onto Stakataka, Sneasler then always shows Waterfall kill to Sharpedo. Only Waterfall. With the defense drop. Waterfall is 102 min, Ice Fang is 98% max. So Shell brings in Venusaur here, which is either clicking highest damage Giga Drain, which when it Mega Evolves is very likely to just kill, or it's clicking Sleep Powder. We switch back into Ampharos, which always lives Waterfall. Even with crit and poison. Hopefully this is just Giga Drain as she hits the range and kills. If it's Sleep Powder and it hits, then obviously we also guaranteed win. It cannot target Venusaur here. Even without Thick Fat, Ice Fang doesn't see kill on base Venusaur. I checked that. Venusaur, you are fucking arse. Shell, you are fucking arse. Okay. Right, now she's really likely to kick Giga Drain. This is never Waterfall. It is CC, it's sometimes CC, Crunch, or Ice Fang. Sneasler always lives crit from any of those moves. It has a Lumberry as well, so if I get Ice Fang freeze, I can still click Fake Out once. Venusaur is now even more likely to kick Giga Drain. And this usually kills, and even though if it doesn't, I have Fake Out to kill. We're out. Let's go! The only risk there was that it didn't roll the how many Giga Drain rolls kill. It's Giga Drain or Mega is 81.3% chance. There's a 19% rolls, like of rolls that wouldn't then be, that could then be Sleep Powder miss again. Then I would click Fake Out, and then Venusaur would have to click Giga Drain, but it means I would probably lose Ampharos switching in on random move. But I was always out once I got to that end game. But yeah, the Venusaur shell nearly completely through. Thank you, Vax. Thank you. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. There was a little bit of fiction, but I think there's always going to be fiction. I minimized it with the scale and 2 candies, making sure that what I could control was perfectly fine. And then I just needed a little bit. I didn't even need a little bit good luck. I just needed to avoid bad luck. So, yeah. '07 wheezing. Okay. Getting through that is a relief. We are a little bit low on resources, but it's what it is. I'd rather have a live run that's a little bit low on resources than a dead run. I don't even know if I am low because I have a pretty good box, so I don't even think I don't think the resources are as valuable as how like in terms of box strength. I don't think I need them as much as some other boxes. Does take me to 8 deaths. It is minus Custap, minus get 2 scale and 2 candies, but that's fine. I got through it, and that means I got a level cap, which means Draco Meteor Dragapult is now online. I delayed this because of the fact that you get Draco at 77. It does mean I miss darts unless I want to scale it back at some point. But I wouldn't get Draco till 90, and Draco Meteor Dragapult is going to be very, very helpful for Magma Hideout. So, this is a guy like this is a guy that wants to click Dracos. I've already even looked at like the start of Maxi, and I've got Maractus, which guaranteed kills Groudon. It doesn't even need the Grass Gem, and then I can Sucker Punch the Tangrowth, which comes in to revenge kill me, and then Dragapult always kills with Draco, and then I get Naganadel for guaranteed Dragon move only. So like having a line for Maxi which starts with 1 sack and 2 mons dead, and I can switch out on guaranteed dragon move sounds really strong. So as long as I get there. So I haven't got any more fights planned or anything. I will be ending after doing these levels. So, I don't know when I'll start Magma Hideout. I have got the rest of the day off work still, and I've got tomorrow off. But I might have a little bit of a look at some point. I did actually already have a quick look at the first fight because Dragapult Draco beats the Torkoal. As long as I don't get like, there's a little bit of fiction that can happen, but generally Draco into Sucker just kills. So yeah, let's get my Dragapult. Yeah, I had a quick look at Grunt 1, yeah. Yeah, Pult like beats the Torkoal and it sets up or should be the Torkoal with Draco into Sucker. Unless I get like Fire Blast burned or something like that, right? I haven't looked much past that. I was having a quick look when I was like, because I wasn't properly calcing the tag or anything yesterday. I was just kind of looking through and then flicking through, and I flicked onto the next fight to have a look at stuff. Sure. I think I'm going to delete it anyway, aren't I? Draco's is just also just a range to kill the Torkoal on Grunt 1. Yes, Shadow Ball. I think I want Shadow Ball and Shadow Claw. I'm not keeping Disable. Yeah. Fine. Phantom Force. Oh, do you take that over Shadow Claw? You probably do, because AI doesn't care about it, right? They're not going to switch out or anything, so it's just stronger Shadow Claw. Yeah. You could probably, if you're really smart, you could probably set up some like bullshit where the AI dies to like Toxic and then you Phantom Force the next guy in or something. It would only be helpful if it's faster than you, which is unlikely of Dragapult, but... Or you can do like Future Sight kills, setting up into Phantom Force or stuff, I guess. Draco! Let's go! Pyre, because obviously I had Dino Dragapult, I went for floor 3-4 for like Lampant Chandelure, and Lampant just clicked Memento turn 1. I missed on the quick ball and it just Memento died. So I lost Pyre encounter. Obviously I had no other option. I was just throw a quick ball and hope I didn't hit the 1 in 4 straight away, and I did, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna level guys up. Like these aren't like bait mons. These are great mons to use. I won't level up Kecleon straight away because I don't know if Kecleon does stuff, but these aren't guys that need to be under-leveled. I'm not gonna over-level everything, but it's just been more annoying. I'm gonna regret it at some point, but I've still got like the important stuff under-leveled, like Golly's under-leveled. Like my Protect, I mean Miraculous isn't because it's going to be being growled on. It has to be high level and then it dies there, so it's not alive for taking Liza. But like Karakos is underleveled if I scaled protect, Swamp's still underleveled. It might only protect guys, which is going to be a problem, I think. But I'll probably keep fake out guys underleveled as well, I guess, because they're most likely to be like double battle stuff. Other than Kekleon, because it's just too strong not to. Other than Sneasler, sorry. I mean, Donphan's battle armor, so it's just like a good bait guy. You're not fake out. And some of these are just not using either, so like. I don't know. Probably can keep some more stuff underleveled. I'm using like the same like 15 mons to be fair, so anything that's not on those I can probably just not level up. Like Centiskorch doesn't need to be leveled up. Either does Walrein. I think it's straightforward enough to know to check like what matchups like Walrein or Centiskorch win without having like the exact calc just like telling you instantly. Won't level up Barraskewda actually because it's got flip turn, so it could be a bait into flip turn guy. Slow kill bait, switch out. Although I think half of the gimmicks and Liza stuff you have to show fast skills, don't you? Because otherwise, like half their gimmicks just outscore slow kills. Probably not true for like half. It's not probably not literally half of them, but we'll consider that when we get there. It's still a while away. Just we have a muck alive past Pyre tag. Can I chat muck? When does muck go boom? Alright, I'm not going to level anything else up, that's fine for now. Post boob on Swampert. Okay. Without my Custap Berry, we might have an issue. I do also still have the normal gem with that map, so maybe we'll look for some normal gem explosion stuff, huh, Mark? Let's go with items so I get fresh export. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will be ending there. Thank you for watching. I'm glad to be through that. I thought that was going to be. I don't want to say it wasn't easy. Obviously, I thought I would have to risk more. My double boom line just wasn't good. Like it would have taken more resources than what I used there, and it didn't even give me the clean end game because because Sneasler was my fighting type. If I didn't have that like potential switch out against the Sharpedo and stuff, then I was just like risking stuff in the end. So I needed that Ampharos switch in to and like the setup for where Sharpedo kill like sees kill on Rhyperior and stuff. I needed it to be like that, so that worked out well. I thought the grunts weren't terrible. I definitely did dodge some fiction, but nothing crazy. But we'll see what Magma Hideout is like. Probably have to like rewire my whole like planning process to fit into like certain patterns that you're gonna need to do for this. But we'll see.